What's up, people of the 21st century? My name is MongoFightFire, and today I'll be playing a game I found randomly on Steam called Disturbed. It's a point-and-click adventure is what I read. And without getting into too much hoopla, let's just get right into it. Another dull day passes as you struggle to manage your failing farm. Your crops are beginning to wilt, and your cow is sick. For some time, the land has been very quiet. The air has grown thick and foul. Each passing day you feel more uncertain if things will ever return to how they were before. Perhaps it is up to you. You've made up your mind. You are going to do something about it. You stand in front of your humble home, pondering what you should do next. I should probably show my mouse cursor. There we go. Go to the crops, go to the house, or go to the shed. Let's go to the shed. You attempt to open the shed door, but the door won't budge. You remember locking it some time ago, but you can't remember what you did with the key. Well, let's go check the house and go find the key. Entering the house, you feel a subtle uneasiness, as if the growing blight outside has penetrated the walls of your safe haven. From what you see, however, everything is the same as you left it. Perhaps this may be a good time to just lay in bed and wish that your problems will just go away. You fight the notion, but the temptation is still there. Wow, this is kind of like a very well-written thing. Lay in bed, because this is what I would do in real life. You lay in bed and fall asleep to the light sound of wind blowing outside against the grass. You begin to hear whispers and chants, but you can't make anything of it. An image appears before you, a stone, glowing as if it were alive. The chants get louder as your vision grows in more detail. You reach toward the stone with your hand. As your finger makes contact, a clash of thunder rattles around you. Your clothes and skin start to flake away like dust in the wind. The particles flow into the stone, sapping the life from your body. You feel pain and you have never experienced before, and fear begins to flood over you. Holy crap. Okay. You suddenly see yourself lying in bed, never to wake up again. Your adventure ends here. What? What? I just died? What? What? Okay. Oh, for all you peeps, you may have noticed that people who are returning to my videos, such as subscribers, you may notice there's no face cam. That is because I found out I'm staring too much at it and focusing too much on what I'm doing with my face and body, and not, providing meaningful commentary. Okay. Well, let's go back to the house. This time we're not going to lay in bed. We're going to read in your journal. Dear Journal, another unusual day on the farm. The crops are growing with good health. Bethany is also doing quite well, never disappointed with the milk she provides. If things continue to go well, I may be able to invest in more animals. A farmer can only be so sociable with a cow. ... Evil implications, I see. Dear Journal, today has been an unfortunate day. Someone broke into my shed and stole some things. I usually don't mind if someone steals a bite to eat from the garden, but to take my equipment, well, I put a lock on the door and hid the key. Nobody will ever find my stuff again. ... Dear Journal, I woke up one night to a foul smell I have never come across before. I took a step outside to see what I could find, but I found nothing after searching about the farm. Whatever it is, it must be bad. I should make a trip into the city to see what this is all about. ... Open the chest. You open the chest and find nothing more than a pile of papers. It seems that you have less valuables than you anticipated. You close the chest. You think I know how many valuables I have. So, nope, it's just like text-based. Okay. Guess I'm going out to the crops. A path divides the crops, and you have been laboring so hard to prosper these past months. A penetrating odor reminds you that your plants are decaying away, and time is running short. Follow the path, go to the pen, go back to the house. Let's go to the pen. A toxic fume burns your nose as you enter the pen. Your poor cow lay lifeless on the ground as a growing blight slowly begins to consume her body. You feel sick to your stomach as you stand there, essentially as you stare at the black mushrooms that dot the ground. This guy is not a great farmer. Grab mushrooms, inspect the water, leave the pen. Grab a mushroom. You kneel down to grab a mushroom. Uh-oh. As you begin to rip it out of the ground, a cloud of spores spray from the mushroom. Your hands begin to burn and melt as you observe them. Slowly, your body shrivels into a dark, moist consistency as the poison spreads. You die eventually after crawling about the ground. Your adventure ends here. That's twice in 5 minutes. Okay, let's get back to it, I guess. Let's go to the crops again. This time we'll go to the pen, but this time we're gonna inspect the water. You inspect the water looking for anything abnormal. You notice that the water has a dark consistency to it, dropping a stone in it. Black particles from the bottom swirl around about like a thunderstorm. Your face shrivels in disgust. Not grabbing a mushroom. I'm gonna leave the pen. The path divides the cloud. Yep. Follow the path. You continue down the trail for a while until you see a cave off in the distance. You pause, questioning if there could be something helpful in there. Continue down the path, go into the cave. Go into the cave, of course. There's a faint whistle from the wind passing between the rocks. The temperature significantly cools as you enter the cave. I'm gonna get murdered in here. You notice that there's a different smell, but you welcome it, comparing it to the deathly blight you found outside. Go further into the cave. Before you take the next step, a large bear emerges from the darkness. You realize that you made a terrible mistake, even thinking that something helpful can be in here. Oof, why not? Let's fight the bear. You scan the ground and notice that there's numerous rocks you can grab and throw at the bear. What do you do as the bear approaches? One after the other, you throw the rocks as hard as you can. The bear charges at you and you bend over to grab another rock. Tackling you to the ground, the bear bites your neck. Your body quickly goes limp and you die. The adventure ends here. Achievement after achievement. Okay. Blah, blah, another dull day passes. Yep. The one thing I don't like about dying over and over again is that I have to go back all the way through all this. And I guess I could cut it out for you guys to, like, spare you, but I'll honestly, with all the reading I'm doing, this is kind of the only time I get to talk to you. So continue down the path. You come to a stop as you stumble upon a broken wagon. Inspect the wagon. You look about the mess and find bits of food and clothes scattered about the scene. You notice a key on the ground during your search. You pick up the key and continue on your way. After what felt like an hour or two, you reach a bridge nearby the path. There's a small shack, similar to the house you have on the farm. The man that lives here is a kind fellow from what you recall. Maybe he is home. Inspect the shack. You walk towards the structure and knock on the door. Wait, quick save. That's right, I can quick save. And then I can come back here after I die. ... You scratch the back of your head, figuring that the person that lives here is currently occupied. You remember picking up the key from the wagon and use it on the door. The door unlocks. You decide to help yourself in. Get me some food. Observing the empty room, you realize something terrible must have taken place here. The room is a wreck, just like the wagon. You are overcome with fear as you think of the man that used to dwell here. Inspect the book on the table. You pick up the book and start to flip through the pages. Just in case. Quick save. I can't. I did. Okay. You discover that this is a journal. Reading a passage or two can't hurt. Today's trading went smoothly. Thank goodness. Oh, sorry. He's a different person. Today's trading went smoothly. Thank goodness. What am I... What? By the way, I have reading issues, and even though it's white on black, which kind of helps, it's still, reading out loud is sometimes difficult. What I am thrilled most about, however, is what one of my buddies mentioned to me at the conclusion of our day. Apparently, there is a pond nearby that has some of the biggest fish in the region. With a good catch, I can make enough to move things forward. I was caught off guard when he mentioned that nobody has been able to catch any from there. I guess your typical fishing rod won't do the trick, but what can be done about it? Something to be intrigued about, I suppose. These past couple of weeks have been really rough on me. My trading business as well. The land is dying and there's nothing but darkness here. You can't find a name to give this man, but regardless of the name, you get chills running down your spine. Open the trap door. This trap door. You observe the trap door. Quick save. Notice the lock. I shouldn't have quick saved there. Crap. Oh, cool. Return. And it opens it. Without thinking, you travel downwards. You step down the steps leading below. The air attacks your body. Please give me the option to leave. You notice something immediately. There's a woman chained to the wall. She doesn't seem to notice you as you study her. You feel darkness surround you as you stay in this awful place. No. I'm going to leave the shack. Oh, but I want to... After all that's happened, you feel... Crap. I probably missed an option there. But I wanted to go back and save. I should... Wait. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let's just... take a nap, and then... whatever. We're gonna go... quick load. Yay, okay. I can go back. Before I do that, let's make sure I save it. Yes. Return. Now I can talk to her, and then if I die, you just come back to the... She doesn't seem to notice you as you study here. The field doctor surrounding you, blah, blah. Talk to the woman. You tremble as you try to form words in your mouth. You there. Let me out of here. The pressure of such demand makes you freeze. You take a moment to think about the situation before you respond. Dang it. What got you locked up to begin with? You'll never believe me, even if I told you the truth. Something brought you here. Please, have mercy on me. You approach the woman and unlock the shackles that bind her. As her arms begin to free, she moans in pain. Oh, thank you so much. The woman struggles to regain her strength, but starts to stand on her own. As she gets up, she turns towards you. I will now do you a favor. What seemed to be the face of a helpless woman disappears as a horrible image manifests itself before you. You feel the chilling grip of a bony hand lock onto your arm. Energy flees from your body, and you fall to your knees. You feel the essence of your life slip away as everything goes black. It is unfortunate that your journey ends here. Quick save. Oh, no, quick load. Oh! Oh no! Back. Wait, let's, Oh! Oh! Nope, you can't go past the death. Well... Bollocksing. Oh, here we go. Load game. Yay! This time I'm gonna nope the frick out of there. Getting right out. Leave the shack. Now I'm gonna go across. And this time, I'm gonna pick the grass. Pick at the grass. As you pick at the grass blades in your reach, the ground begins to shake before you can get up. Roots begin to sprout from below you, and the ground wraps around your legs. There's death around everything. You turn around to see a large, angry face back at you. Your jaw drops in horror. No sound or scream escapes your tongue as you tightening grip of the roots squeeze what air is left out of your body. Your adventure ends here. I should have saved before I went down. Or after I went down. Got back up in words. Alright, let's leave the shack. And then save it here. Alright, yep. Just gonna keep saving it over because I'm pretty sure I'm getting all the endings. Return. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Cross the bridge and you said blah 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 blah. Take a nap. Why not? You close your eyes and your body relaxes. You fall asleep within seconds. As your mind wanders, you see a blurry image. Detail emerges as you gaze. You wonder who this might be. A bad feeling then overcomes you and you realize who this is. You try to wake yourself up. You wake up and you jump to your feet, looking about yourself and your surroundings. All seems well. You can't help but feel fearful that something bad will happen to you if you stay here. Moving forward seems like the only logical option now. Woo! Thought I was gonna die like last time. You reach a point where the trail splits into two paths. Which way should you go? Well, right's always right, I suppose. You reach the end of the pathway. In the distance is a tower looking over the area. A gate securely passes... Hold on. Can I go back? I have to make the decision, though. Bollocks! You reach the end of a path. In the distance, you see a tower looking over the area. A gate secures passage to the area with a wall around the words. Also of interest, there is a tree that has a hole carved into it. I wonder what I should do. Let's inspect the tree. Let's go to this empty slot. You approach the tree and notice the hole is big enough to fit your hand in. You look and see something shiny in the hole as if it were metal. Feeling around with your hand, you find 3 knots. One on the right, one centered in the middle, and one on the left. Press the knobs. Press left knob. Press middle knob. Press right knob. The knobs lock in place. You wait for a moment, but nothing happens. It must be some sort of combination. Press the knobs. Middle. Right. Left. The knobs lock in place. I'll get the right combo in a minute after a while. Left. Right. Middle. Knobs lock in place. Right. Left. Middle. The knobs lock in place. Right. Middle. Left. What haven't I done? I haven't done middle, left, right? Huh. I've done middle, right, left? I think I've done them all, so I think I need to leave the tree for the moment. Go to the gate. Oh, this is the thing from the beginning. You approach the gate cautiously. Of course I'm going to enter. Standing before you, the tower, your heart begins to sink. This is no doubt the birthplace of the spreading plague. There is a fountain before you, with the statues on the right and left. Inspect the fountain. There's a dark haze around the fountain. The water is black and the smell burns their breeze. You feel a slight pull toward the fountain, as if you were calling you or something. Inspect the statue to the left. Quick save! You see an old statue of an angel that has been consumed by vines of thorns. The angel is holding a book in one hand, the other with one finger pointed up toward the sky. You feel it best to leave the statue alone. That was the statue on the right, right? Nope, that was one on the left. Before you stands an old angel statue that is broken in many areas. With one hand, the angel is holding some sort of bowl, while the other hand is hovering over the bowl. You notice that there is only 2 remaining fingers on the angel's other hand. You feel you should keep your distance and just observe the statue. Were they like weeping angels or something? You did all that, enter the tower. You approach the door. As you reach the door knob, an invisible barrier stops you. It must be some sort of magic. Okay. Back to the path split, I guess. And go left. Quick save! Actually, this is a good place to just save it. After continuing down the path for some time, you come to a stop. You notice that there is some sort of trail that leads through the grass up toward a nearby hill. If you had not stopped, you probably would have never noticed. Which way do you go? Follow the trail in the grass. Following the subtle trail in the grass, you stumble upon what looks like a grave. Inspect the grave. You approach the grave and look at the sword with intrigue. Before you can touch the sword, a ghostly figure appears before you. You freeze before the apparition. The sword, may I have it? The blade is cursed. I am bound here by the pain of my past. If you desire the sword, free me from it. You slowly motion for the sword. Fool! Only something of pure essence can free me. A rare hope, like a flower found in darkness. grab the sword. You reach for the sword before you can lay a finger on it. The spirit grabs your arm. A sharp pain flows over your body, your flesh melts off your bones. What fragments remain fall to the ground. Your adventure ends here. Glad I saved. I wonder if I follow around the grass. Excuse me, I'm going. Inspect it. Wait for him to just speak. And tell me I can't grab it because I'm not pure of heart. I wonder. I back away, will he try to kill me? You listen to the spectre and leave the sword. The figure fades out of view. Continue on. You pause to see that there is a lake nearby. The trail continues on to your right. God, there's so many options in this. I'm at 20 minutes. Oh, 21 minutes, actually. I'm wondering if I should just stop and maybe continue later. Tell you what. Yeah, I think I am. I think I'm gonna stop. Continue along the trail or inspect the lake. Go back to the grave. Make one more decision. We're gonna inspect the lake. You step near the lake and look into it. Resting underneath is an orb of some sort, sitting at the bottom of the lake. There is something strange about it, as if it were calling out to you. Well, we have to dive in. I mean, we can't just not. You close your eyes and jump into the lake. You open your eyes to see the stone sitting before you. You start to make your way towards it. A large fish comes into view. It quickly notices you with its mouth stretched open. You try to leap for the surface, but the fish catches you. You quickly find yourself helpless before the creature. You close your eyes. The giant fish rips your body apart with its teeth. You die a very painful death. Don't need a permanent or fishing permit. Your adventure ends here. Oh, that guy with the fish. The guy that was talking about fishing and it was gone. Maybe, no, that wouldn't work. Okay, well, that's where I'm going to end this episode. This is actually quite interesting. I hope you're enjoying my narration of it and my different voices. Always been a thing of mine to do voice acting. This is kind of actually fun, not to just, try to make a fool of the game and myself like I do every episode. But actually get to, lend voices to everything. I might try to do that more often. But yeah. Thanks, everybody, for watching, and, oh yeah, until next video, stay toasty, my friends.